For a long time, people would see me and immediately thought that I painted houses. If I really want to sell it and I really want to tell the person what I make, I just kind of say that I'm a storyteller. My main goal as a painter is like to communicate and share my life, and then they open up theirs. The most precious part of the whole art making is the drawing to me. Everything starts from like a really fast drawing. I really just love pushing the brush around without thinking. It's a complete search of like just feeling like you're stumbling around in the dark, you don't know where you're at, and then you find a light switch. And stuff keeps coming out, I get really, I don't know, my blood flows. It feels good. I've always painted the mountain ranges, I've painted the desert, but never really the city. And I'm still trying to figure that out. I think I feel more comfortable out in nature. When I'm on my mountain bike ride, I pretty much think of every painting or like an idea for the show. I stop a lot and just sit and take it all in. My front door always opened up to the factory, but growing up in Plaster City, there was just, all I would see is desert from all surroundings. When it rained, we'd get these big, huge puddles, and all the flowers would bloom in the desert. And it's like the most beautiful thing that I can remember about growing up out there. I feel like I've been talking about migration for a long time. Being a kid and seeing a kid my age crossing really affected me. Wondering like what school they went to, or are they going home? You know, where are they going? You know, I didn't know because I'm a child and I'm like seeing kids my age cross. And I always kind of would lay in bed and just wonder if they were gonna be safe or not. I don't really care where anyone comes from, as long as they're human. In my work, I'm always trying to just hyper focus on the abundance of the desert. Every painting pretty much has life and death in them. Flowers that are going up into the sky are spirits. Maybe, you know, people that have passed on. I try to live my life on a bike, where like in the morning I immediately go and take the dog for a run, and it's just a quick ride just to get him a little tired. And then I come home and then ride into Chinatown, which I love. Lately it's just been, the weather's nice and my route is perfect. But I try to like be in nature in the city, if that makes sense. I love riding in the city, but I prefer to be out in the sticks. I just noticed that everything that I do that I love is moving. The bike has always been there for me. Now it's just part of my meditation in the morning, like climbing or just going for a mountain bike ride. I moved to LA in 2004. I moved here to go to Art Center, College of Design. I was just out of my mind to be in an art school, just drugs and alcohol, that I wasn't gonna make it, so I just kind of like took the path and like never came back. I still wanted to pursue art, so I was always painting, always drawing. I'm gonna try to say this without crying, but the prayer was, if I just stayed sober, I promise to God, I didn't even know how to pray or anything. And I was like, if I just stay sober, I promise that I'll just like get a bed and then just make art for the rest of my life and try to like catch that feeling of being alive. And then 3 years into living here, I was like, I'm doing it. Even though I was like living in my studio on the mattress on the floor, I was doing exactly what I prayed that I wanted to do. The color started coming out of and flowers and landscapes and everything just started coming from that. There's a point in my life when I stopped making work that was angry. If you talk about political issues, they usually have like a fist in the air, chainlink fences breaking. There's a lot of this imagery that I don't use. So it's also my challenge as an artist to still put in struggle, pain, and make a beautiful image. I feel so grateful that I have a way to express myself. I grew up around a lot of people that never expressed themselves in this way, and we saw the same things. And I feel like I have the ability to get it out of my body by putting it down on a piece of paper or a painting. That's a gift. The gift is that I get to let something go. I love art making for that reason.